So then Jamie Lynn does a Nightline interview, which is the same interview, but they didn't play it on Good Morning America. They played it on Nightline. It's the same interview, same place, same interviewer and everything, but they played it on Nightline instead of Good Morning America. And there's a few clips in there that were included, that were not included, that I want to go through. And it sucks, you guys. Let's take a look.
Britney came at me screaming and getting up in my face while she was holding her toddler Ivy in her arms.
She cursed at me, and so I just walked out of the room because I was like, we're just all family under one roof. Like, I'm not trying to argue. And when I tried to remove myself from the situation, that's when I guess she just got really angry. And my oldest daughter tried to, mediate the situation. I hated that. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're 12.
But rather than respect everyone's wishes, Jamie Lynn says her family was reverting to unhealthy patterns. Her parents' response?
They told me that I shouldn't be upset. Like, I can't upset Britney. I said, you just saw me and my children be upset. When will I matter?
Just acting crazy, and her daughter Maddie tried to mediate the situation. I don't know. I mean, I don't see Britney acting that way, but a lot of people act different behind closed doors, or if they're, I don't know what was going on. But even if that happened, why would she put that in her book for any other reason than to make her sister look crazy? Oh my God. So, okay. She is, again, saying, well, don't I matter? It seems like Jamie Lynn is very jealous of her sister. And even though her parents put her in in slavery, and she was basically trafficked and enslaved for 13 years, it's like it's not enough for Jamie Lynn. She's still so jealous of her. It's like consuming and eating her alive, because she is just like, don't I matter? Like, that is, you can tell that is what's stuck in her head. Don't I matter? Because Britney is such a big icon and she's loved by everybody, and Jamie Lynn can't seem to get out of her shadow. And I'm sorry, that must suck. I sympathize. That must suck. I understand. But you don't have to treat her horrible and do the horrible things that you have done to her. I don't know. And I'm sorry, I don't believe for a second that her parents took Britney's side. I don't. After what they were doing to Britney, I don't see that. But let's continue.
Jamie Lynn says over the years, she'd already noticed Britney's behavior begin to change.
In the book, you describe an incident where Britney takes a knife, says she's scared, and locks you and herself into a room. Why did you want to include that in the book?
Because, first off, I think that experiencing my own panic attacks and how sometimes we can feel in those moments is important, but also it's important to remember that I was a kid in that moment. I was scared. That was an experience I had, but I also was fearful to really say anything because I didn't want to upset anybody, but I also was so upset that she didn't feel safe.
Okay, so Jamie Lynn describes a instance where Britney grabbed a knife and basically saying she's crazy and paranoid, erratic, spiraling, all that stuff, but she can't speak to her state of mind. Okay, so she describes this instance. Now, Britney was very upset by this, and she responded, and Britney says, Jamie Lynn, congrats, babe. You've stooped to a whole new level of low. I've never been around you ever with a knife, or would I ever even think to do such. The only knife I ever saw you with at home was cutting the biggest piece of squash I've ever saw in my life, and it was way too big for me to cut. So please, please stop with these crazy lies for Hollywood books. Now and only now, I do know only a scum person would make up such things about someone. I'm actually very confused about you making that up because it's honestly not like you at all. Around the kids? Jamie Lynn, seriously? Come on. Congrats on introducing your older sister the concept of getting low, lower, lowest. Because you win on that one, babe. Youch. You can tell Britney is pissed. And the amount of emotion behind this post, I don't think Britney's lying. I don't. That is just crazy to me. And I'm sorry, but it seems very odd that right after Britney gets out of this conservatorship, Jamie Lynn is doing all this stuff to make Britney look crazy. It almost feels like back in 2008 when everybody was doing all this stuff against her to make her look nuts so that they could put her in the conservatorship. It almost looks like Jamie Lynn is working with her father to make Britney look crazy so that, you know, they can make the world not hate them or make the world think that Britney is crazy still, or get the media on their side and get them to start hating Britney again. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know, but to me it feels like Jamie is working with Jamie Lynn is working with her dad and the family to, you know, kind of make Britney look crazy. And the reason why Britney is so upset with her sister is because she's always been working with their family, allegedly. She's always been kind of complicit and never supportive in helping Britney in any way about the conservatorship. Whew, but yeah, she seems very, very upset. And there's one more clip.
Jamie was conservator. Jamie Lynn says father and daughter tried to stay sober together. You describe the fact that your father in the conservatorship was taking sobriety tests alongside Britney as part of that.
I just probably selfishly looked at it as like, everybody's sober right now. Like, I don't have to be anxious for the first time, you know? Like, there's actual people making sure everybody's on the right track, and I didn't have to worry what I was walking into.
How would you describe your relationship with him now?
It's a real time, real life. Like, it's messy, and I'm working through it. Have good days and bad days, and I think the relationship stands is that he's still my father, and I have to acknowledge that in a responsible way.
I just want to say that I know for a fact that Jamie Lynn is lying about this. This is absolutely absurd that she would lie about this. And this, again, makes me think that she's working with Jamie, with her father, because he did not have to take sobriety tests during the conservatorship. He did not have to take alcohol tests at all. And do you guys remember when Britney actually wanted her dad to take alcohol tests for being her conservator? She wanted him to have to take like sobriety tests every day or every week to make sure he wasn't drinking, because she was like, well, he shouldn't be, you know, running my life. If he's an alcoholic and he's doing all these things, he shouldn't be in the position he's in, which I agree. He should not have been. But Britney did ask the judge to make him take sobriety or alcohol tests once a week, and literally, do you guys remember this? The judge asked her who she thought she was. The judge literally said, I don't know if it was like in the transcripts or like in chambers, but I remember in the court papers, the judge literally said, who does she think she is, or who do you think you are, trying to demand things. That's what it was. I remember now. Who do you think you are, or who does she think she is, trying to demand things like that? Like, what the hell do you mean? What do you mean? I'm taken over by this crazy alcoholic, and I have to take all these drug tests, and he's running my entire life. He should have to take alcohol tests too. What do you mean? Like, that's what yes, I absolutely remember this in the court papers. So she is lying. He did not have to take alcohol tests during the conservatorship. That is bullshit. And I cannot believe she is lying about that, which also makes me think more that she is working with Jaime right now to, like, make Britney look crazy and make him look better. And she's trying to act like, oh, we're not that great on good terms right now because, we're not on great terms right now. It's messy and blah, 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 because she doesn't want to acknowledge that, yeah, they're close and she's on his side, because then people won't buy what she's selling. I don't know, guys. Jamie Lynn is not right. She's not right for this. All of this is awful. So that is literally everything. There's one more thing I want to address real quick before we go, and that is Britney Spears posting full nude pictures on her Instagram. She posted these two pictures right here, and she said, free woman energy has never felt better. And literally people said that there was one girl that said that she deserves to be in a conservatorship because of this. And I'll have to put it on the screen right here because I think it's actually on my phone, and my daughter has my phone right now. But she said that shows that Britney's crazy and she needs to be in a conservatorship. Like, you've got to be kidding me. Why is Britney Spears allowed to post topless and fully nude in all of these professional pictures, and while she's being forced to do so, and being her father and her management team is being paid for her to do so? And that's fine. But when she does it in her home on her own terms, in her own way, then she's crazy. Like, what the hell? Why? That's what I'm talking about. The double standard of people. It's absolutely insane. And I don't know what's wrong with people, but that's also something that I want to address as well. She is a full-grown woman, and she is finally free. She's finally allowed to do whatever the hell she wants. She's finally allowed to put a middle finger up to everybody and say, screw you. And I feel bad because Britney did mention that she does read the comments, and some of you are just so hateful. It's sad. And ever since then, she's limited her comments, and that sucks. That's really sad. I don't know who can comment. I don't know if you have to be following her. Obviously not, because I'm following her and I can't comment. So I don't know if she has to be, like, following you back. I don't know who can comment and who can't, but I know I can't, and I loved commenting and showing my support and love for her. But it looks like she just got tired of the hateful, mean people, and I know exactly what she's talking about. I've seen some of the people on there and just the nasty, horrible things they would say. And I would love to see the people that say that stuff, do what she can do, or go through what she's been through, and see if they come out on top, or unfazed. Like, people's judgment just really upsets me sometimes. But yeah, I don't see why she's crazy if she posts a picture on her own terms, but when she does it forcibly, when she's being forced to do so and paid to do so, it's okay. Like, I don't get it. I don't. But anyway, I just wanted to cover everything, get everybody up to speed. This video, I hope it's not super duper long. If it is super long, I'm going to cut it into 2 parts so that you guys, don't have to, it's not a huge long video. I hope that you guys made it to the end. If you guys made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps and I appreciate it so much. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, more commentary, or you like my type of videos, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps and I appreciate it so much, and it would be awesome. I would love to have you guys in the family. I'm trying to build like an audience and a community, a safe place where everybody can talk about all their thoughts and opinions and be honest with each other, and just a positive environment and safe place for me to talk about what I want to talk about, and for you guys to talk about whatever you want to talk about. And so sorry, I'm getting off track, but yes, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like these kinds of videos that I do, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I guess that's all I gotta say. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope that, you know, I hope that Britney said she is going to do an interview on Oprah, and a lot of people are conflicted. You know, everybody would love for Britney to do their interview. Everybody is going to tune in. Everybody's going to want to hear what Britney has to say. But Oprah, I mean, Oprah's not a great person at all. I don't like Oprah. She's a bad person, I believe. And I mean, Britney, it doesn't matter who she talks to. She could talk to a subscriber with like 100, or I mean a YouTuber with like 100 subscribers, and it would, you know, be huge. It doesn't matter who she talks to. People just want to hear what she has to say. But she did say she's going to set the record straight soon, so that'll be awesome to see. I can't wait to see what she has to say. But yeah, so anyway, you guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love to hear all your thoughts and opinions about everything that we talk about on this channel. And, until next time, you guys, in a world where you can be anything, please be kind to each other. Love you guys. Bye.